Alright.
Alright, Shalom, Shalom.
And give all glories, honors, and praise
To Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakodash.
Also, we give double honors and thanks to the apostles and elders of the great millstone who do as well, who the starting house of the house of David, the body off the Wadah, the 144,000, the elect, the men on this earth to spread this wisdom, understanding, and knowledge, and truth and sincerity. We're real Abarat are part of that number. I'm not sure what today's topic is going to be about.
You're just gonna go through the spirit, man.
Yeah, we're in front of a campfire. Fuck, my shit stopped recording.
Alright, well.
Yeah, I'll just make up an intro. I have to keep running. I have an iPhone. I don't have that. 1 second.
I see.
Sorry, but
what's up, though? We're in front of a campfire. Just Day of Atonement. Just trying to stay in holy conversation at all times. To the best of our ability, of course. And this is a great way. Why not? Do a little video, or
Yeah.
Of it. It's great talking amongst ourselves, but why not make a video so it may edify some sheep? Hopefully it edifies, what I'm saying? And we gain some edification from it as well, because, we still babes, It's okay, we didn't get into the meat of it.
Yeah, we're fine.
We didn't get into nothing yet.
Sorry, my video keeps cutting off. I haven't, I guess I have an iPhone, so I always have to check the screen and shit.
I keep telling you that Apple's trash.
Yeah, Apple's whatever. Okay, so that was like the subject, right?
Real talk.
Yeah.
So one of the examples that I had, written down was, let's say, for example, let's start with Quest for Fire, because that was actually brought up in camp, right?
What was?
The Quest for Fire.
Oh, okay.
The movie.
The movie, yeah.
Where it shows Esau Edom in his true nature.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So in that movie, it shows Esau as caveman, that dwells in the clefts of the rocks, and is basically how he used to be and how he's supposed to be, My question to you, not even atheists, but you fools that think that everything with the Lord is backwards, and when we're in the kingdom, ain't gonna be no type of technology or anything like that. How do we have what we have now? How do we have what we have now? It doesn't make any sense. Who thought of bread, for example? How does somebody know how to grind up wheat, flour, and all? You know what I mean? All these things, the components that go into making bread, yeast, Salakia for that. But yeah, something as simple as bread. How did that come about? Who thought of making bread? Who thought even something as fermenting grapes for wine and for an alcoholic version? You understand? Who thought of that?
This is Isaiah 45 and 7. I form the light, I create darkness, I make peace, I create evil, I the Lord do all these things. Right?
John 15.
He forms everything, right? Down to the simple thought of you thinking that he formed that into your mind, right? Down to you thinking that there is no power, that you're an atheist. The Most High came with the atheist doctrine. The Most High came with the Buddha doctrine. The Most High came up with all these false gods just to fake you up, right? Because Yahweh Shemashai didn't want you, right? He only deals with the elect on this side, and Israel, and the whole Israel in the kingdom, okay? We're the one we're part of the elect. Alright, this is Daniel 12 and 4. It says, without with Daniel kept the
I know I have it in one of my videos.
So the book, even to the time of the end, many shall run to and fro, and all shall be increased. And like you said, we're talking about the bread. And we started off talking about how apple and ant are, well, we said ant and apple, which to the point, yes it is. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, Apple's fucking trash, but it's just more convenient for me, right?
So, this is James 1:17. Every good gift and every perfect gift is from above, and cometh down from the Father of lights, with whom is no variableness, neither shadow of turning. Mm-hmm. Okay? Every single thing comes from the Most High. Everything. Me and Christy, who was our cousin, when we were kids, we got into an argument in the car, and Grandma actually took my side on this. She was taking us to school back when we used to go to La Petite Academy. It was like preschool. I don't even know why this sticks out, but it just shows you that the Lord puts things in your life for your learning. You know, just like the scriptures, things written in former times were for our learning. Roughly paraphrasing it, you know what I'm talking about? Aforetimes, that's what it says. But yeah, so we stopped at a stoplight, and I said, God made those stoplights, you know that? And she was like, no, people made those stoplights. And I said, no, God made it because he gave them the mind to make it. And then she was like, no, we all have our own mind and stuff like that.
See, that's little wisdom, right? She that's why she can't understand the truth, right?
Exactly. Like, even at that time, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know there's something up. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's little things like that that just make you really realize how extensive and how wise and how amazing the Most High is, especially now that you're in the truth. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, experiences like that I just go back to, I'm like, dang, that's crazy.
This is Isaiah 16:1. Arise, shine, for thy light is come, and the glory of the Most High Yahweh is risen upon thee. For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people. But the Lord Yahweh shall arise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee.
That's right. You know what? And when I said Grandma took my side, she actually told me that I was right in front of the girl Christy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That was, I mean, obviously Yahweh Hashem Yahushai told her, hey, he's right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like a little bit of backup coming from the Most High. You know, that's crazy. But yeah, and what's another example? Well, quest for what? Fire. Who taught you how to make fire?
Most High.
I mean, exactly. Like, who taught people how to make fire? Honestly, how did somebody know they got dry twigs together, rub them together, hold like real fast, and then fire forms? Where do you, like, they would like to put it as caveman figured it out, but how? How?
Genesis 1:1.
What is it in them that started it?
In the beginning, the powers created the heavens and the earth. Okay, if we break that with God down, it goes into Elohim, right? The powers, right?
That's something I was gonna bring out in the video, actually. The story of creation.
2. The earth was without form and void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep, and the spirit of the spirit of the powers moved upon the face of the waters, right? So the powers, okay, because Yahweh made the blueprint. Well, Yahweh made Yahweh Shai, and Yahweh already had the blueprint, so he made Yahweh Shai, and Yahweh Shai made the
elect. He already knew what he wanted done.
So when Yahweh Shai made the elect, him and the elect made the world. All right. So if you even go deeper into it, okay, it's Yahweh Shai and the elect that made the fire, right? So basically, the people that you spit on, the people you look down upon, those are really the rulers of the earth. Okay, you people you mock on the highways and byways, people you segregate from your company. Those are really the real righteous rulers of this earth. Okay?
Please segregate us from your company. Please do. We don't want to be around you. Right now, this is something you can't get with niggas in the world. It just isn't. Sitting back, just chilling out, relaxing out cool, not shooting some people outside of school, but staying and hold a conversation after school. You know what I'm saying? And we did have school today. We had camp.
And it's real comforting in spirit, because it just shows you that the Most High is dealing with you. It says, hated for righteousness.
Of course, she would text me back while I'm doing the video.
Satan.
No. Do it now. Text him now.
Fuck.
I should have put on airplane mode, really. That's what I should have did. I know I do it for a lot of my videos.
I need to actually do that. That's smart. Hebrews 1 and
what are you looking for?
Blessed are you when shall hate you. Blessed.
Blessed are you when men shall. Okay. Oh, you're looking it up on Google? All right. Or are you getting that? I got another
Matthew
one.
5:11. Blessed are you when men shall revile you and persecute you and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely for my sake. Okay, and people don't hate us. Okay, they hate Yahweh.
Yeah, you don't hate us. And even if you did hate us, we wouldn't really give a damn. Let not the incredulity of them.
Trouble you, right? Ezra 15 chapter. Right? Let me grab that too.
This is Amos 3 and 6. Shall trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in the city, and the Lord Yahweh hath not done it? Okay, that's just showing once again he does everything, both good and evil. Okay, left and right hand side. You know what? I'm gonna.
This is like in Ezra 15 and 3. For not the imagination against thee, let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee. Okay, we're not gonna worry about what the fuck the people have to say against us, right? Due to the simple fact that we understand that the Most High is dealing with us on a certain level. There's levels, and people say there's levels to this shit.
There really is levels to
There
this shit.
really is levels to this shit. Okay,
And we're on a low level.
we're on a very low
But
level.
we're just even thankful that the Most High is dealing with us. If He is dealing with us, you know, and we're not deceiving ourselves. You know?
Because what is Job?
Hold on one second. I'm gonna pause it, alright?
Deceive and deceiver is.
The deceived and the deceived are His.
Yeah, that's in Job. Deceive. I can't even fucking spell it, man. Holy shit. Deceive something.
Job 12 and 16. I got it. Job 12 and 16. With Him is strength and wisdom. The deceived and the deceiver are His. Okay? Damn demons hopping on the dogs.
Sit down. Sit down. Sit.
But yeah, goes to show you,
Sit down.
He also fools people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He controls the deceivers and He controls the deceived.
How is he fooling? Okay.
And you're not going to be fooled if you're of the elect. Furthermore, you're not going to be fooled if the Lord doesn't want you to be fooled. Okay? If He doesn't want you to be fooled, obviously He's dealing with you on some level. You understand? Like we said, there's levels to this, man. Okay?
Goes back to, you know, and really when Jake comes up with his false doctrines to camp, talking about God doesn't have a name and the mark of the beast is in Chip Cornelius.
Doesn't make any damn sense. You have a name, but Most High don't have a name.
Like, that makes no fucking sense. So Most High could think of all these names to give you because
Most High can name, think of all the names for the animals.
all these names, but he don't got a name. And that's how simple. That's how. He's like, well, you guys don't go deep enough. Well, you don't understand the Most High doesn't have a name. So how deep are you really? Right?
You don't want to go deep. You don't want to go deep. That shit will bug you out.
Come on.
Get up out of here.
And Jake knows what we're about, right? Jake walk past camp, won't say anything, but then he'll see you somewhere else and be like, oh, y'all be teaching the truth. Well, since you know it's the truth, why aren't you out there teaching? Okay, you as an Israelite man, you're supposed to know that you're supposed to be out on the highways and byways.
That's your job, man. Apostle said that on their live stream today. That is your job.
This is
If you love the Lord, because every Jake, all the Jakes always said, "Oh, I love the Lord, and if the Lord ain't wrong, is wrong, I don't want to be right." That's what they say, but they don't mean it, man.
This is Romans 9:6.
If you love the Lord, what are you supposed to do? Feed His sheep. That is a straight commandment. All right, He told you to do what? Feed His sheep. How dare you not do that?
That's what separates the real from the fake, right?
Yeah, man. And on top of that, it's just wicked. That's wicked of you not to do that.
Really,
how dare you?
It purges people from it because a lot of people, they want to sit in this darkness. Okay, the darkness, right? But how can you sit down there and be friends with someone who wants to sit in gross darkness, right?
Why wouldn't you go out and teach? Why wouldn't you tell somebody about this truth? You can literally save their life. Why? Well, you can't do it. You know what I'm saying? It's up to the Most High. But you know what I'm saying?
Even like the lift drive today, the guy was it Cuban?
The dude. Oh yeah.
He was down for it, right?
Yeah, we wouldn't have thought that because he had a picture of Serapis Christos in his car. Not Serapis, but Cesare Borgia in his car. But, you know, we still told him about the Israelites, you know what I'm saying, and who he descends from. He was all ears. We even gave him the GMS channel in Espanol, Ancient of Days Espanol, you know, so he can better understand it. He spoke English, but he would better understand it in Spanish, you know what I'm saying? But we linked him up with GMS. Yeah, he was looking for the truth,
And,
man.
and that's spiritual.
Because he was getting confused with the Bible. Because what he told us was that Cuba, since they're communists, they had like a tight grip on religion. You know what I'm saying? And he came here, and when he was here, he's been looking for, you know, God, quote unquote, right?
Hmm.
And he was getting crazy confused with all these Christianity doctrines, these, you know, Catholic doctrines as well. He was talking about, you know, he was just confused. And we told him a very small amount, but you know, we also led him to a larger amount, a gold mine of information, you know.
And if he's part of the elect, okay, which I mean is plausible. I mean he's an older gentleman, right? But he said that he said you can't put old wine in the bottles, but he hasn't had anything in the bottle yet.
Yeah, exactly. That's true.
So
That's right.
uh,
You know, we don't know if he is or not. We don't know,
we don't
but
know. We're just doing
he
our
has a
job.
better chance of being it than a regular nigga on the damn street who passes by camp all the time.
Walking, right? This is Romans 9:6. Not as though the word of the Most High had not taken an effect, for they are not all Israel which are of Israel.
But yeah, as he was saying, they are not all of Israel, which are of Israel. Okay, because you got Israel, the people, and then you got the elect of Israel, and then you got the 1/3. You understand? That's what you have. Okay, and then you have the 2/3, of course. But look, man. Look, man. You want to be part of the 1/3. That's all I'm gonna say. You know, and I'm sure you know this. It's just, you know, he definitely has a better chance than most of the people that we come across, and that's how it's supposed to be. You know, that's part of the Most High's master plan. You know, because let me ask you this: if they're not all of Israel who are Israel, why would the Lord want them? He wants his people, and he wants his people in their right mind. The only way that's going to happen is if the elect, you know, procreate and have righteous seed. You know, good fruit will bring forth good fruit. Okay, and this corruption must inherit in corruption. Okay, and that's only going to happen through righteous blood, man. Once we get those new bodies, we're not gonna be able to sin, and neither will our children, the rest of the people, man. You know, then everything's gonna be good. And then we'll actually be able to create things. We'll actually be able to create new things. You know what I'm saying? I can't imagine the amount of new things we'll be able to create with 100% use of our brains.
And righteousness.
Exactly. Because bread itself isn't inherently evil, but what does Esau do with bread? Puts all type of preservatives, all type of shit like that.
We haven't even tried real butter.
Right?
Real milk.
With all these things, these are examples of what Esau has done. You know?
Real water. We don't understand what real water.
Yeah, everything is enhanced with minerals for taste. I don't want minerals.
I fucking water, my God.
Just give me some water. God damn, it doesn't taste that much different.
You don't even know what real chicken tastes like.
Right? It's all hormones, you know.
Preservatives.
You remember the cartoon called Man? They should just say so-called white man. That's all they should say. Because who the hell is sitting there putting hormones in chickens? It ain't Jake.
And Jake's not doing that, no.
And why would you do that in the first place?
Why would you want hormones in chicken, right?
Creator of evil things. You know?
This is 1 Corinthians 15:50. Now this I say, brethren, that flesh and blood cannot inherit the kingdom of the Most High, neither do corruption inherit incorruption. Behold, I show you a mystery. We shall all not sleep, but we shall be changed. We all shall be changed. In a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, at the last trumpet, for the trumpet shall sound, and the dead shall be raised incorruptible, and we shall all be changed. For this corruptible must put on incorruption, and this mortal must put on immortality. Alright, and then we get those new bodies, man. It's gonna be bad, man.
I know.
For 54. So when this incorruptible shall put on incorruption, this mortal shall have put on immortality, then shall be brought to pass the saying that is written, that is swallowed up in victory. Alright.
Because we won't be able to die anymore.
Con.
You know?
Other planets, man. You know, chariots. Anything we want. And a drop of the dime because we can be instant righteous. You know, your house, man. It's lucky. Your house can answer every single prayer we have, you know.
Hey, and you know why? Because we're gonna be pleasing him continually, man.
Con.
We're gonna know everything. We're literally gonna know everything. We're going to know the correct dates for the calendars. We're gonna be keeping the laws 100%, not to the best of our ability, but literally 100%. You know, we're not going to be able to sin. We're not going to, you know, these are things that we are looking forward to, and that's a righteous thing to look forward to, because you don't want to sin. Why would you want to make the Most High mad? We don't want to. We do, but we don't want to. We wholeheartedly do not want to, man.
You understand the fear of the Lord. That's what the Bahamas got. They got the fear of the Lord.
That's the fear of the Lord for your ass.
They said she was in a 2-story house, and the bottom of her house was flooding, and she's praying. But do you think she used the name of Yahweh Shem Shai?
Nope.
No. And
may God have mercy on us. Who's God?
And this is why the names of the Most High are so precious, and we have to cleave onto it, right? It says what the name of the Most High, the name of Yahweh Shem Shai is a strong tower, and the righteous run into it, right?
Hey, I mean, the brothers in the Bahamas were not. They're good. You know why? Because that name, man, that strong tower kept them from any type of harm. You know? I mean, of course, they saw a lot of rain, but people see rain every day. You know? And that's just a testament to, you know, the Most High and how bad He is. I mean, did He not keep Daniel safe in the lion's den?
That's true.
It's a bunch of lions, man. And you know what?
Where's it where the kids shall play with the cockatrice?
The cockatrice den? Let me see. I can just find it. Den. Isaiah 18 and 8. I mean 11 and 8. I got it.
Just because you have to understand, like, even the animals are going to be with us in the kingdom. It says in Job, the beasts of the field shall be at peace with you, right?
Now, I'm going to start at 7. Isaiah 11 and 7. And the cow and the bear shall feed, their young ones shall lie down together, and the lion shall eat straw like the ox. And the sucking child shall play on the hole of the asp, and the weaned child shall put his hand on the cockatrice den. They shall not hurt nor destroy in all my holy mountain, for the earth shall be full of the knowledge of the Lord Yahweh, as the waters cover the sea, as the waters cover the sea. Salah. But yeah, and you know what? In the kingdom, man, we're gonna have to teach these nations how to keep the holy days, because there ain't gonna be no other religions in the damn kingdom. Okay? After this destruction, everybody's gonna know who did it, and everybody's gonna be like, okay, yep, that's him, that's the one. You know? And we're gonna have to teach them how to keep the high holy days, and if they don't do it, they're gonna get their ass beat.
That's righteous.
And that's just point blank, period. There ain't nothing else to it. If you don't do it, you're gonna get your ass beat. There ain't gonna be no damn 7-day work weeks, nothing like that. You know why? Because we're not Esau and we don't want to work you to death. Crazy ass.
Well, I do want to work Esau to death.
Well, that 1,000 years is what I'm saying. After 1,000 years, of course, you know. But that's when Esau is destroyed. There ain't gonna be no more Esau after the 1,000 years, you know. Every single other nation other than Esau is going to go back into their inherited land, you know. And they're gonna just be giving gifts to us because, you know, we let them out of their bondage, really. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, now they know who the real power in the earth is. You know what I'm saying?
This is Revelation 21 and 11. And he carried, or 21:10, and he carried me away in the spirit to a great city, a high mountain, and showed me that great city, the holy Jerusalem, ascending out of the heavens from the Most High. That's really talking about us coming down from the chariots after the destruction, right?
Ooh.
Because the chariots are the only thing that's going to be keeping us safe during this time, all right? You know, when your Allah Shem Shai delivers us, Lord, by that number, 11. Having the glory of the Most High, and her light was like unto a stone most precious, even like a jasper stone, clear as a crystal, and had a great wall and high, and 12 gates, and at the gates 12 angels, and the names written thereon, which are the names of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel. Okay, and we're hoping, we're praying, we're part of this man, you know.
Another thing, metal work. Who taught you how to use metal? You know what I'm saying? Who taught you how to bend metal? Who taught you how to melt metal down and then bend it to your will? Who taught you how to do that? All these things came from the Most High, man.
And really, if you want to know, like Jake created all that shit. Right?
Yeah.
Because why we have the spirit of the Most High on us, right? You know, and says what Esau the forger of lies, Job the 12th chapter or 13th chapter, right? Esau, you're a fucking forger of lies, right? A physician of no value, right? And you rape, rob, and murder the children of Israel, okay? And then stole all our ideas, okay? Not even about the whole slavery part. What about all the ideas you stole?
George Washington Carver. Look what they did with him and peanut butter.
Con.
All he has is oh yeah, he invented peanut butter. But what's the biggest peanut butter company in the damn world? Jif.
I don't know shit about
Skippy peanut butter. You know what I'm saying? All these things. Where's Carver's peanut butter company? Where's his royalties? Where's his stuff? Nowhere to be found. Just like most of Jake's shit. You know.
And
That's a constant thing. And you know why? It's because he's Jake. That perpetual hatred, man. This is Revelation 11 and 12. And they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, Come up hither. And they ascended up to heaven in a cloud, and their enemies beheld them. And the same hour was there a great earthquake, and the 10th part of the city fell, and in the earthquake were slain men 7,000. That's a complete number. And the remnant were fighting and gave glory to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, to the power of heaven. Okay? And that's exactly what's gonna happen, bro. Because it's gonna be so close together, man. It's not even funny. It's gonna be so close. You're gonna think you're gonna die. You know, Lord willing, we're part of that number. You can think you're gonna die, and then boom. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, we saw a chariot today, man.
Yeah, we did see a chariot today.
Midday flying past across the sky, just there.
Literally at 7:54 or 7:55. That's when the Day of Atonement starts, where we are. You know.
Take a shower. I looked out the window, like right downstairs. Grabbed my brother, showed the chariot. We both saw it, right? It was flat as a damn disc. It's crazy, man. And you know, the Most High, he always does something special for the high holy days for us, and you know that's a very beautiful thing to see, man. You know.
For real.
A while back, man, I didn't see a lot of chariots at all, man. You know, now I'm starting to see them a lot more, which is very. Like,
you know something. You know, sometimes the Lord, you know, will deprive you of something, either to make you wait or to see if you just ask for it. Because literally, that's all you got to do, man. Yeah. Ask. You know, it might not come when you want it, but it'll come. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. The Most High has everything planned out. All you got to do is just sit back and wait. You know what I'm saying?
Your faith.
Yeah, because you got to have faith to ask for him. Are you going to try and go at it yourself, or are you going to ask for some help from your father? Of course you got to ask for help. Hopefully you would.
Even with the whole job situation, right? I had an interview. I asked for help on my interview, and the Most High, the job I actually wanted, called me, you know. So
it was a day after, right? After you prayed for it.
The day right after, and I didn't pray for it. And you suggested I just go pray for it. Like, all right, so I prayed for it. It took me like 2-3 days after you said it to me. I prayed for it.
You know, another thing. Speaking of keeping the faith, when I had my interview for the job I have now, I like everywhere was telling me to cut my beard before I went into the job interview. I ain't cut that damn thing. I ain't cut my beard. Yeah. No, I didn't cut my beard, and guess what? I got a job. Matter of fact, the manager, the supervisor who interviewed me is my supervisor now, and we cool as hell. Like me and him. You know what I mean?
Big ass beard.
Yeah, he has a real long beard.
He a fucking Israelite, man.
I don't know. He has locks, exactly. I don't know.
Then a lot of Hebrews, you know, they don't cut off their.
I know. That's what I was saying. I thought about that too, but I don't know. It's not my place to say, especially at work. I can't. You know what I'm saying?
I tried to put Jake onto the truth at work. That nigga did not reply. He's like, you know, Jesus loves you. I was like, well, I don't believe in Jesus. I believe in some men.
Leave that shit alone.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that at work.
I told him to read Deuteronomy 28. He still didn't read it yet. So I was like, alright, he's must be the Spirit. And most I don't want him to, you know, read it. You know.
Look at Minion. So lucky, I didn't mean to yawn into my phone.
Revelation 21 and 13, and on the east 3 gates, and on the north 3 gates, and on the south 3 gates, and on the west 3 gates. And the walls of the city had 12 foundations. Sorry, they had 12 foundations, and in them, the names of the 12 apostles of the Lamb. Okay, and that's how you know there's order, right? You just saw that, right?
Yeah.
That's you know there's order in the kingdom, right? It's right there. But you know there's order in the kingdom. It's gonna be Yahweh, Yahushai, David, and then 12, right? It's really David's Peter, right? So Peter's the head apostle, right? You know. So you know there's order. There's not just that's what you said in the beginning. There's levels to this shit, nigga. You gotta find where you fit in, right?
And don't try and jump over shit.
Con.
That's crazy.
There's shit that we can't spiritually swallow yet, but we're not gonna sit down there
and try to, or worse, make up our own shit just because we can't get it.
Yeah, that's some fucking ridiculous shit. These niggas are making up their own doctrine.
The Lord got something special cooking up for y'all.
Yahushua didn't do miracles.
What type of shit is that?
What does it say? The apostles' doctrine. It says in Acts, right? Apostles.
I don't understand that. Where the hell? Analogies, brother. Analogies, man. If you don't get your bugged up ass up out of here, man. He need his ass beat. That's a problem. He think he the shit.
Yeah, right. And where did he come from? Where did he get that name Yahushua from?
Exactly.
Because
I don't know how the hell. How you gonna spit on where you came from? What is wrong with you?
No, he didn't even come. He comes from IUIC.
No. What?
Yes.
But they still came from One West too.
Yeah, true.
You know what I'm saying? But
Nate knows the name.
Of course, Nate knows the name. He was saying it.
Nate's a wicked ass nigga, bro.
Nate gonna get his.
Yeah, he has Jacob in the streets of Chicago marching up and down like a fucking fool. Talking about we are God's army. IUIC, the Most High is not uniting Israel in Christ. Okay, that's not happening. Right? This is Acts 2:41, and they gladly received His word and were baptized. In the same day, there were added onto them about 3,000 souls. Okay. And you know we're in the time of Acts now, so you know the men of the Lord, you know, we're gonna get spiritual power real soon, man. You know, we believe and we go where those men are. Acts 2:42, and they continue steadfast in the apostles' doctrine, and they continue steadfastly in the apostles' doctrine and fellowship in breaking bread and in prayer. So they steadfast in the doctrine. They knew.
Now, who else is teaching that shit? Who like other than you damn bug out? Who's teaching that?
Who's teaching that Yahushua didn't do miracles?
Didn't do miracles.
Even IUIC teaches that.
Even Christians teach that Yahushua did miracles.
Niggas are bugged out, bro. And then he said something about how I forgot what he said. He said something.
You know you ain't on shit when the Christians got you beat. That but dumb shit. That's the stupidest shit I've ever heard in my life. I don't understand. Analogies this, analogy that. So you know what Apostle Tahar said, Elder Apostle Tahar said, he was like, so when the Lord brought the flood, what was the water representative of? It was actual water. Was it actual water?
And the Most High says that Babylon's fallen is fallen in Revelation the 18th chapter. What is that representative of?
Oh my gosh.
Ezekiel 37. What is that representative of? What are you gonna say? Israel's not a people now? Like, I mean, like, really, like, these fucking bug-outs, man. You know,
Israel's a place before it's a people.
The people of Israel, they're not even here on the map. I know I say my Israelite, but they're not even here on the earth, bro. And that even goes back to that one fucking bug-out dreadhead who was on the fucking thing, right?
Who?
Itching ears.
Hmm?
That one fucking dreadhead that fucking came to that camp that one day talking about, well, I'm gonna smoke weed all around.
Oh yeah.
This fucking picture of Nipsey Hussle, fucking idiot.
Nipsey Hussle. And Jay loves some Nipsey Hussle.
And that's that nigga said Yahushua didn't mirror. It's like, why aren't you in the ghetto?
He said that?
He said, yeah, that's the same thing. He said, why aren't you in the hood? Nigga, I am not going to no fucking hood. We preach it, like, in the fucking, like, by five. Like, that's not necessarily a bad neighborhood. That's not necessarily a good neighborhood, you know? There's a lot of fucking crackheads and fucking homeless people there.
I mean, what the hell? The homeless people ain't trying to hear the word, man.
They're not, bro. All they want is some fucking food, bro.
You know, and we help them out as much as we can.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But